Do you want to learn how to configure proxies on Android smartphones? Then come in now and read this article to learn how to set proxies on Android in 3 different ways. Often, when we discuss about using proxies, the focus is on PCs with little to nothing said about mobile devices. However, it might interest you to know that more people are accessing the internet using mobile devices than PCs nowadays. How to configure Android to use proxy for mobile data. If you want to configure your Android smartphone to access the internet through a proxy server when using your mobile data, follow the steps below. I must stress here that this only works for mobile data, not Wi-Fi networks. Go to Settings on your Android device. Tap on the Network and Internet option. Depending on your Android version, you will see some options ranging from Wi-Fi, mobile network, data usage, and a few others. Tap Mobile Network. From the interface provided, tap Advanced and tap Access Point Names or APN depending on your device version. A list of all the APN is provided. Click on the one you are currently using. Look at the configuration options provided. You will see options for proxy, port, username, and password. Fill the areas up with your proxy details. If you intend to make use of IP authentication, you do not need to worry about entering a username and password. You only need to whitelist your Android device IP address from your proxy provider's dashboard. After entering the required details, save and off your mobile data, then on back. From this time on, all of your internet traffic will be routed through the proxy server you set up. How to configure proxies for Android when using Wi-Fi. There is something tricky about using proxies on Android. When you configure your Android device to use proxy with the step described above, it only works for mobile data and just for that particular APN. Most Wi-Fi networks in schools and workplaces are notorious for controlling sites you visit using their network. To avoid this, you will need to make use of proxies. Follow the steps below to learn how to configure your device to use proxies when connecting to a Wi-Fi network. Go to your Android settings and tap on Network and Internet. The interface that will open will provide you options. Tap Wi-Fi. Look out for the Wi-Fi network. Tap and hold the Wi-Fi of interest, and you will see an interface pop up. Select the Modify Network option. Click Advanced and tap Manual. There, you will see the area where you can enter your proxy details including the hostname, port, username, and password. After entering the information, tap Save. Using proxy setting apps on Android. The 2 steps above are the default way of setting proxies on Android devices. Not everybody wants to go through the processes described above. Some will even be lost because their device version differs from the one used in this tutorial. If the above step seems complicated for you, you can simply download proxy setting apps such as ProxyDroid to use. How to confirm IP address. Now that you have set up proxies on your Android device, you need to make sure it is work. How do you do that? Use the steps described below. Visit What is my IP address to check your real IP address before setting the proxies. Configure the proxies using any of the methods described above. Go back to What is my IP address and check the IP address shown to you. If it correlates with your proxy's IP address, then it works. Else, the configuration did not work or your browser is stubbornly ignoring it.